is the absence of institutions, really. I'm from Liberia. Liberia is one of the wettest places on this earth, okay? In Liberia, it's not a matter of drought or the scarcity of water. It's a matter of the cleanliness of the water. So there's lots and lots and lots of water, but much of it is not safe to consume. Okay, so we have to build institutions that will address the entire spectrum of issues. Scarcity and drought. Okay, how can we conserve and create and conserve water in areas where water is scarce, and in areas where water is plentiful, how can we make it safe for consumption, and also how can we use it as a means of trade? Okay, now I don't mean that those countries that are wealthy in water should consider selling it, but there is a matter of sharing it. Okay, we are not relatively very far from Mali or Niger, for that matter, geographically. We've got lots of water. How can we find a way so that we can make our water safe for our own consumption, meet our own domestic needs, and if possible, share it with those that are.
Africa, where we going from here? Africa, Africa, where we going from here?
I think what eventually happened, okay, of course, first and foremost, was the intervention of the international community. But it was just fatigue. We became tired of mutilating and killing ourselves. And then people, the women, for example, in Liberia, and the young people begin to say enough. Okay, we have said enough. We said now we want peace. Now we want to find a way to move ahead and find prosperity. The most important thing we have in Liberia right now is hope. Now our leadership needs to build on that hope that will allow us to transition from crisis or conflict, post-conflict, to development, growth, and prosperity. Okay, but it's largely a matter of looking within ourselves. Now we still have a long way to go. We still have to reconcile what caused our crisis, what caused us to decide to mutilate ourselves. Okay, we need to look at those stark in the face and face some realities. Get out of denial. Okay, because once we are reconciled, okay, as a people, then we can begin to build on that towards economic growth, stability, productivity, and prosperity. And that same model is probably applicable in much of Africa. Okay? And I said in my intervention that there is a renaissance coming out of Africa now. A new breed of leaders, a new awareness, the role that civil society is playing, the role that the young people are playing. Okay? And we need to begin to give Africa a chance, give Africans a chance, okay, to look within, reflect, okay, and realize that the problems of Africa can only be solved by Africans. It's great to have the help and the assistance from the rest of the world, okay, but we know our problems better than anybody else.
What's going on with the economy there? Tell the children the truth. Rain is falling, but there's no food. Why? Tell the children the truth. Where is justice? Where is equality now? Tell the children the truth. Why there is murder, poverty, and bribe everywhere?
It's a lot easier to destroy than it is to build. You know, and one of the biggest challenges that the leadership in much of these emerging countries in Africa have, you know, when I say emerging, either have overcome the hurdle or are in the process of doing so. Ghana, Botswana, Liberia. Okay, people need to understand that it takes time, it takes patience, it takes focus, it takes reflection, and it takes good leadership. Okay, so I'm very excited by the young people in Africa. And because of this globalization, the World Wide Web, for example, exposed the young people to understanding that I don't have to tolerate this kind of leadership if it's bad, if it's exploitative, if it's tyrannical. Because of the exposure to the outside world, they are now beginning to see what are standards, okay, of good leadership, what are standards of good governance. Okay? And I encourage them, okay, to stand up for their rights. You don't have to do it violently. You don't have to be in a violently confrontational way. But when they begin to ask tough questions and begin to focus and develop and improve themselves, the future of Africa will be sustained. My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
That's great.